Hello, Mr. Gold here, and today we're going to learn how to draw the cat in the hat. Okay, so we're going to start with a fresh piece of paper, and just actually before we start, I just want to point out the colors. Just, usually he wears, the red and white hat and the red bow tie, so we want to make sure our background's different, like we have a contrast. The word contrast means opposite. So since we have a warm color, remember our warm colors are yellow, orange, and red, to have a balance, an opposite would be a cool color. So violet, blue, and green are the cool colors. So that's why it kind of looks nice to have that. Okay, so let's start from this beginning with a fresh piece of paper. Okay, so it's nice to start with the eyes. We're going to start with the eyes, and what we want to do is we want to put them a little lower because he's got a very big hat. So we want to leave some room for the eyes. And as you can see, what I'm doing when I'm drawing, again, I'm doing what we call sketch lines. Okay, you don't have to draw them in one line. Sometimes it's easier to do it like that than outline it later. Okay, and you can outline it later with a crayon or a marker or color pencil, whatever you got. Okay, so once I kind of get the shape of it, I can kind of outline it, see, and make it a little stronger. Okay, so we start with two ovals. Okay, and then the nose will be an oval also. So again, what I'm doing, I'm kind of sketching a little. Okay, and then I can color them in. All right, make it a little bigger. It's okay. Perfect. Okay, and he's got a little line right there. Okay, and now we're gonna make just a little bit of the side of the head right here. Okay, so I'm gonna sketch the side of the head, and we might as well add some eyebrows because he has cool eyebrows here. Okay, and now we're ready to make a shape here. It's gonna be the part of his mouth. Okay, so again, as I'm sketching. Okay. Okay, just a little bit of almost like part of a circle. And then I'm going to judge about over here. I'm going to make the rest of his smile. Okay, and I'm going to pull a line here and I'm going to sketch it line to here. Oh, now he's got a nice smile. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, and then again, you can always erase from those extra lines, those extra sketch lines. Okay, and now we're going to make a little bit of his bottom lip. Okay, he has a little bit of a lip here. All right. And we'll put two little dots here. Okay, so look, his face is already looking pretty good. Okay, and then we'll do a little bit of his neck here, and a little bit on this side. Okay, so we're gonna kind of judge it to about here. Okay, again, we could always go back and fix things if something doesn't look right. Okay, now I'm gonna make the ear a little further over about here. Okay, so I'm gonna make it almost even. So I'm gonna go from the eye a little over. Okay, and then we're going to try an ear. Again, we're going to make it. Okay, and then from the ear, we'll make some kind of his hair, his fur rather, his little zigzag lines. Okay, okay, not bad. Okay, and then we'll do the inside here. Okay, and we can color that in. Make a couple of lines like that. Okay, now we're ready for the hat. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to draw a line. We're going to make the hat look kind of 3D. Okay, so we're going to do a line here. Okay, and what we're going to do from this line, we're going to extend it out to there. Okay, do the same thing right by from this line here, same thing on this side. Okay, so that's the bottom of the hat. Now we're going to make it, it's going to look kind of like a 3D hat. Okay, so that's the rim of the hat. Okay, I think we're ready for the big hat. What do you say, guys? Okay, so here we go. So again, I'm going to kind of judge the two sides here. Okay, I'm just going to sketch it kind of, and I'm going to make it kind of bumpy because it kind of looks good that his hat's kind of old and bumpy. Okay, and then we're going to kind of wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay, and there we go, make it kind of bumpy. And then we're going to add a couple stripes. Okay, so we're going to have, that'll be the red stripe, and then we'll add a white stripe, another red stripe. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 stripes. But if you want to make more stripes, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, I'm going to bring his neck down a little further down here. Okay. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to draw a circle right here. And again, if I'm going fast, you can always pause the video. Okay, so we're going to make a circle. We're going to make his fancy bow tie. And it's really big. He wears a very big bow tie. Okay, and then we'll do the other side like this. All right. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to fix that. See, I made a little mistake. I'm going to make it a little longer. I feel like it should be a little longer. There we go. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, and then we'll put a line right here. Then we're going to put the bottom part of his tie. Okay, like a shape like this. Okay, and then we're just going to add a little more of his body. We don't see his whole body, which is okay. Sometimes things get cut off when we draw. Ooh, he's looking pretty good. You know what we're missing? His most important feature, his whiskers. Okay, and then you could take a color pencil, and to get this style, to make his, you know, his like, I guess it's his fur, it's like the dark part of his fur. Okay. Well, actually, you know what? He actually has an extra line right here. For some reason, he has an extra eyebrow there. Okay. So what we could do is we could just hold it sideways, and we can make a little bit of a scribble. Okay. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. And we could just scribble. So kind of that. This really gives him that feature, that look of his. Unfortunately, my stam's in the way here, so I'm having trouble getting. But you get the idea. Okay. So you're gonna just keep adding the scribbles all the way down. Scribble all the way down. Okay, and then on the other side, we're going to put a little bit of that scribble here. Okay. All right. Ooh, that's not bad. That's not bad, huh? Pretty cool. Okay, good. So, yeah, and then when you're done drawing it, you can outline it, and then you can add some color to it. You know, usually red and white is his usual hat and the background. You know, you can make it blue, but if you want to make a different color, as long as you make it a cool color, I think you want that contrast. Otherwise, enjoy.